Casey and Corbin still love me as fuck. The Casa girl, bunch of bird ass, clown ass pick-me's. TT, who you feeling like? Trinity, come get your motherfucking body changed, sister. Step to the front. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to This With The News. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos. If you are new here, please like, comment, and share this video and join the family then, yeah? Now, today, it's gonna be a long video. I am doing episode 20 and episode 21 together, okay? Bear with me. Turn it on while y'all cooking, cleaning, driving to work, driving to school, wherever, whatever you're doing. Turn me on. Y'all ain't even gotta watch it. Just listen to it. Now, so much happened between episode 20 and 21. It is a lot to unpack, okay? The guys came back from Casa, recoupled. It was a fucking mess, shit show, but absolute cinema. So let's get into it. So episode 20 starts off with Kata. Actually the villa is still happy off of winning the challenge. Kata and Che go talk, and you know, they're kind of bonding over family ties and being close to their family and everything like that. I believe he asked her if she wants to get married. She said she would love to elope, like her partner, their witness on the side of a mountain, boom, bang, bomb. I'm down with that. Sound like my type of time. Over at Casa, Zach and Alana is having a chat, and honestly, at this point, it don't really matter because they finally kicked that hoe out. Bye with your racist ass. Don't let the door split you. Don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. Get the out. And I heard that Parmesan pomegranate has some racist allegations out about her too. She was saying nigga too. What's up with y'all saying nigga? Let's talk about that. Cause specifically, everybody is getting caught for saying the same word. What's up with that? I'm on your ass too, bitch. Hold on. Gaul and Jen are talking in all the fields, and you know, they're talking about how they're both mad that they got tickled, and they knew they was gonna get tickled for a challenge, but whatever, they handled it like the best way they could and they won. Absolutely. So Jen asked Gaul if it's anybody in the villa he would like to explore still, and he said yes, and I swear to God, she was smiling when she asked, and as soon as he said yes, her smile dropped. Come on, Jen. You've known this nigga all of 2 seconds. He is a Casa boy. Of course he has to explore. That's the one thing I don't like about this season, and I'm not going to like about this season, is the fact that everybody think nobody should explore that bitch. Y'all on the wrong show if y'all didn't want y'all niggas to, or y'all women to explore. Like, what the fuck? But he's like, yeah, you know, I'm not going to like deny a conversation if anybody wants to have a conversation. We know he's talking about Kenzie, okay? She said, you know, she is not interested in any of the guys. At first it was Dylan who had a little bit of interest, but after seeing how him and Kenzie handled each other in the challenge, that is done for her. And honestly, so the fuck what? And I feel like Jen is just feeling like every bit of what a bombshell feels. You come in, you don't really have a person that's yours. Cause she keeps hinting like, oh, this is gonna be my first time being able to choose the person that I'm with. Y'all gotta understand what the fuck y'all signed up for. If you're a bombshell, you come in to break up couples. You're never gonna have somebody solidified to you until you get that connection, babe. Like, stop trying to force these niggas to like you. And clearly, it seemed like he got some type of interest in her, but oh well, he wanna talk to Kenzie too. Like, what the fuck is the problem? Because she says she felt like he was just trying to poke the bear and tell her he wanted to talk to other people to like get her mad, make her mad or whatever. And I'm like, what? How did you get that from that? Like, first off, he don't even seem like that type, and it didn't even seem like that type of conversation. What the fuck is going on with the girls in the villa? Like, they lack so much emotional intelligence, comprehension skills. It's fucking sad to see, because I'm always going for the girls. Like, I am a girls, I hate the word girls girl. Let's not say that. But I am for the girls. Like, I really am for the girls. I don't play. Like, so for me, it's just like, why the fuck is y'all acting so lummy in this bitch? Like, for real. Like, bruh, is this really how y'all act on the outs? Or is it y'all feeling it because y'all ain't got y'all phones? It's been 3 weeks. Y'all bored as hell, hot as hell, humid as hell, hungry as hell. What the fuck is going on? Now, she goes over to Trinity and basically like, you know, I'm feeling away because Gal is talking about he want to talk to Kenzie, and you know what? I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Both sides of the island are winding down for the night and, you know, about to get ready for bed. KC pulls Sydney to the side and tell her he will be going with the vibes tonight, so he will be sleeping with TT. We already knew that, whatever. Sydney handled it well. She was like, as you should. You feel me? Sydney is here for a good time, not a long time. That's what it's given. And after watching After Sun yesterday, I'm so happy. Oh, she's a bird. Oh, I hate a desperate ass girl. Like, ew, like nasty. Back at the main villa, the girls are in the beauty room. Everybody's like, so where's Ronnie sleeping? Trinity said, I ain't sleeping with that man. I know that's right. So y'all know she's gonna sleep in soul ties. Kata says she had a really good conversation with Che, and Kenzie tells her he looks better than Zach in my opinion. I don't know if I would take it that far. Maybe personality better than Zach, but once again, after watching After Sun yesterday, I would have to say absolutely the fuck not. He seemed very, you know what, we ain't even got to that yet. Zach and Bryce are having a conversation with each other, and Zach saying like, you know, I'm trying to explore as much as I can, but he missed Kata. And y'all know Bryce ain't going at all. He said, I miss Trinity. I just hope that, you know, she's still down for it. That's what he said. Like, I hope I still got my bitch. You do. Calm down. Back in the main villa, all the couples or Casa couples, everybody they chose to couple up with are sleeping in the bed. Everybody except for Trinity. Trinity decides to sleep in soul ties. Back at Casa Amor, you have all the main niggas that you know, who gonna be macking and rubbing and feeling and trying to, on some, doing what they doing. So that's Casey and Corbin and Sincere. Sincere, he really do be coupled up with people like this. Like, it be giving, he get into a relationship by accident and just go with the flow. In the morning, the girls go wake up Trinity in soul ties. Gal said he feels like, you know, Jen's energy's off and she is mad at the conversation from yesterday, so he's gonna try to figure that out today. Kata flips off Casa Amor. Zach and Sincere is talking, and Zach said he's finally starting to feel like, you know, he can explore, or he wants to see where, I don't know, like he felt comfortable enough to explore after 3-4 days in Casa. You know, you got 30 minutes. Matter of fact, she already probably packing her bag, so explore what? Sincere says for him to see if he wants to bring Amora back, he has to fully immerse himself into the Casa experience and with her as a couple. And I don't fault him for that, but I feel like he just be lying along the way. And it solidified it once he came back. Well, once again, After Sun, seeing the After Sun episode, they had a clip in there of them choosing the Casa girls they was gonna bring back. And what he said to old girl, like, you just a lying ass nigga, you can't help it. We get Caleb, a clip of Caleb, and he said that him and Jaden is taking it slow. I'm not gonna lie, I love Caleb down. He is such a sweet, sweet soul, but he is boring, baby. His clips are boring. And maybe he needs to get back to the girls in the villa, because Casa is just, the clips don't be giving nothing. We then get a clip of Casey and Corbin talking, and he asks if, you know, do you think you're gonna bring TT back? Because I'm gonna bring Persia back, basically. And he say some corny ass shit like TT and Persia gonna run the villa. Run who? The fact that y'all don't know the women y'all with, why would it ever give they gonna run a fuck thing over there? You every bit as stupid I think you are. Like, cause what the fuck is you talking about? Then gonna say the villa girls are like high school girls and TT and Persia is like college girls. And you're a lummy ass nigga, so what the fuck? Cause what the fuck does that even mean? Like they immature and they mature? Why? Because they let y'all fucking suck and lick and touch all over them? Okay, cool. Y'all should have went on Temptation Island because y'all want to fuck. Like, y'all want to fuck. Y'all can't even last 6 weeks without getting a little coochie? Like, Casey accidentally called TT and Aya. He's like, oh shit, yeah. Basically, he is saying like, I haven't felt what I felt with TT in 3 weeks, and I got that in 3 days. Okay, I'm so tired of that recycled ass line that every nigga say at Casa when they finally get in a bitch who allows them to kiss and rub and touch all over them. Cause the shit he talking about ain't got is fucking kissing, touching, loving, hugging. Like, that shit is so lame to me. Like, I don't know. Corbin says he honestly hasn't even thought about Kenzie since he stepped in the villa, and I believe you. And I believe you. And that's how you know y'all shit was just full of lust too. Like, y'all literally just looking for the next best thing as far as who gonna let you hit, who gonna let you touch, who gonna let you feel. And I do feel like him and Parmita got some type of connection because they two fucking bird brains talking to each other. They are literally the same person. They are, it's like a Miami love story for real. Two birds, two clowns, two lummies, two fucking brain cells interacting, the last two. Like, that's all it gives. So I do believe that. Back at the villa, Jen is going on about Gaul again. Girl, we get it. Like, we honestly do get it, okay? She said, you know, I feel like Kenzie is into him, but I also feel like she's into Dylan. It's okay for her to be into him and Dylan, boo. Like it is. And she like, I don't know, maybe I'm just overthinking. You are, boo. It's Casa. This is what you're supposed to do in Casa. Shut the fuck up, sit down, eat your food. Okay. Sincere and Zach is once again looking over the little open window at Casa Amor over to the villa. They do this shit every morning. They miss their bitch. Like, they can't wait to get back to the main villa. But basically, Sincere is saying, he said everything with him and Melanie has been, you know, up and down. It has had an up and down type of situation. Basically, it's been toxic. But with Amora, everything has been good. Zach says that, you know, he did kiss Alana. He had a few conversations. It's cool, but when he think about integrating lives, he think about Kata. Kenzie, Anaya, and Kata was talking. And the fact that Kenzie is being a voice of reason is fucking wild to me, because what? But one thing Kenzie ain't gonna do is let a nigga play in her face, so it actually do make sense. It actually do add up, and I fuck with her for that. I respect her for not letting a nigga play in her motherfucking face. She be off them as soon as they fuck with her. As soon as they do her dirty, she done, and I fuck with that. Now, when Corbin comes back to the villa, that's gonna be the real test, because, you know, they had some type of little connection, like some sexual tension. So I don't know if he'll be able to reel that in or not. We'll see. But anyway, she's telling them, like, listen, they is doing their motherfucking thing over there. Y'all need to put y'all boots on, get in the fucking field and play back. She ain't said not one line. It was like, yeah, you're right. You're right. She was like, because what if y'all don't experience these guys and then they come back and y'all lose out on some people who really like y'all? Experience everybody. That's the whole point, guys. We didn't get a view of Corbin's last two brain cells speaking to each other. Yes, Parmita and Corbin are talking, and she's like, I feel like I had to wake up and like pick a fight with you. And he was like, why? That's what you do? And she was like, no, because it's never been this good. Babe, you know him 3 days and y'all in here without a fucking phone, TV, any distractions. Of course it's going to be good. And this one thing I want to point out about Corbin and Parmita. Corbin is 22, Parmita is 20, I think 28. And a lot of people have shit to say about Bryce and Trinity being 22, Bryce being 29. And for me, it's like, I hate the double standards, because I do see people saying, like, I don't never see people talking shit about their age gap on social media. But when it comes to Bryce and Trinity, there's so much shit to say. And honestly, yes, that is a big age difference, but there's bigger. And I can see if Trinity was just some immature ass girl, she's been showing the most emotional intelligence in that motherfucker out of all the women. So what are we talking about? Okay. Corbin is telling her that sometimes Kenzie gives him the ick just based off of the things that she do, her actions or whatever. But they did have a good connection. Now, she is so motherfucking corny. She said, let's get up and take a picture right here. Like, girl, are you trying to get an Instagram flick for later? Like, I don't like her. I'm sorry, I don't like her. She is very, 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 very much pick me. When you look up pick me in a dictionary, her picture would be right there. TT would be next to her. Like, it's giving desperate. And I don't even know why it's desperate, because she's fine as fuck. She look good, but she's a pick me through and through. Dylan and Kenzie are talking, and he tells her he's never cheated. He just never had the urge to. And she, you know, she's fucking with that. Caleb and Jaden are, you know, bonding over family ties and sharing the same family. Amora is telling Sincere that she did competitive majorette, and he says he knows sign language and then signs her name. That's all you got for me? Okay. Melanie and Corey are talking and say less, and Corey says, I think Corey asked her what was her love language, and she said acts of service, and he said he likes affection, so physical touch. He tells her that his mom is Puerto Rican, his dad is black, but he doesn't know how to speak Puerto Rican. She said, you know what, I could teach you. In Melanie's beach house, she says she's really enjoying her time with Corey, but she's tired of, you know, everybody's telling her she deserves better. Girl, they seen it, that's why, and you do. I'm sorry, not sorry, actually, you really do. Jen is telling Rodney that, you know, she just feel like she been getting the ugly treatment in the villa because it's nobody who really just been on her. Girl, did you not forget Gabe was just all over your body? Like, what the fuck? Like, and you literally said that's your indication of how a man likes you, that you know he likes you as if he all over you, but you also don't like to be lusted over. I don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna blame it on the community out there. It's fucking with their brains. It has to be. Now, Rodney take that chance to shoot a shot, that kiss. I really don't care. Rodney, why the fuck are you here? Now, some shit goes down. Both villas receive a mailbox with a postcard in it from opposite sides. The girls look at theirs first. Kata instantly broke down in tears. And you feel me? Production, y'all ain't shit for that, because y'all know that girl ain't there. Y'all know that girl ain't there, and y'all know he ain't really doing nothing. But Kata falls out, cries, talk about how mad she is. Melanie is still in Say Less with Corey, so they call her over and she's like, what's going on? And then she see the picture of Amor and Sincere and they like, that is not a challenge. She said, y'all sure that's not a challenge? No, baby, that's the door with the spinning room. He has his shirt off. He has his shirt off. It's dark and hella shit. You know that ain't no damn challenge. She's talking about, it could be a challenge like that they did by themselves. Great thought, but actually, absolutely not. It's not, baby. Trinity isn't really too mad, but she's like, damn, this nigga got her foot in her mouth. He like feet. But you can tell his is from the challenge, so whatever. Now, when the boys look at theirs, Zach is fucking in his head tripping because he's like, damn, she gonna receive the same one. And she gonna see me kissing outside of a challenge and she gonna, you know, she ain't gonna be fucking with that. And you're right, she's absolutely not. So he is just in his head about that so much. Parmita and Corbin are on the side, jumping up and down with each other, super happy. Talking about, Corbin said, I can't wait to get back to the villa. And she was like, I know, we gotta look bad as fuck, bird. Tweet, tweet, like I need a fucking tweet. I'm gonna try to find a sound effect like that and put that in every time after every fucking thing she says. Cause you are a bird, baby. Corbin says, receiving a picture of Kenzie, he didn't feel no type of way. He actually happy for her. Whatever. Bryce says that, you know what, when he seen a picture of her and Corey in the photo booth kissing, it did kind of get it to him because he could tell that was outside of a challenge. Of course, it was in a photo booth. And he's just in his head because he's like, damn, I ain't kissed nobody outside of a challenge. And he was hoping that that shit would be reciprocated. You ain't got nothing to worry about that for real. Naya says, damn, why does mine have to be the Fulani braid, bitch? And I cackled. I'm sorry, as a black woman, like, when we don't know the name of a person, we do give you a name based off of something you wearing. Whoa, cowboy boots, or, you know, braids, or, you know, buzz down. Like, we do, that's something we do. And the fact that social media is in a fucking uproar over her saying Fulani braid bitch and calling her at classes, and when she wore Fulani fucking braids, people were posting a picture of her in the Fulani braids. How was she classes? Like, I'm sorry, the narratives that people be trying to paint on social media throws me the fuck off. And it almost make me not want to watch Love Island. Because to take that and try to say she's being like classes and derogatory towards her is fucking lame as fuck. Like, oh my gosh, it's so lame. It really is. The Casa guys come over and try to console the girls. They say they're here for them if they want to talk. Katie don't want to hear that shit. She get up and leave. Back at Casa Amor, what's his name? KC is mad because Anaya had her leg up and was kissing Carl. And he said, you know what, that's crazy because she don't even do that to me. She don't never put her leg up on me. She always say, I'm tired, I wanna go to sleep. Oh well, bitch ass nigga, the fuck? Bryce think he's cook because Trinity says she has been into the guys with tattoos and he is her first white guy. Whatever. Sincere says he feels like Melanie's photo was more intimate because it wasn't a kiss, but it was a man holding her face and the way she was looking at him. And he said he would have rather received like a picture of her kissing. Nigga, you've been tugging that hoe down since she stepped in this bitch. I'm talking about tonguing down, cuddling her like y'all actual couple. If I didn't know this wasn't Casa Amor, I would think that y'all are actually coupled up if I seen pictures on the internet. So how the fuck you ain't got no place? You ain't got no place. Shut the fuck up, actually. Katie goes to the makeup room. Trinity is in there. She is trying to console her. The rest of the girls come up. Kenzie starts talking about how mad she was, and Trinity like, oh well, fuck him, like who cares? And Kenzie says, I care a little bit, and Trinity say, oh, I thought you didn't give it to him. We thought you didn't either, but I understand. It's probably like the initial like, damn, this everything that nigga was saying was a lie. Yeah, babe, yeah, it actually was. We tried to tell you. Well, we did it because we didn't give a fuck. Actually, we didn't like you. You getting a couple notches on the belt, but at the moment we wasn't fucking with you. Anaya, she once again is tripping. She said she should have went with her gut. She knew it was gonna be the girl with the braids. Trinity like, yeah, you gotta trust your intuition. And she tell her, if you need to cry, just let it out, because it seemed like Anaya's trying to hold it in. She goes to the photo booth, looking at their photos, and then she lets it out. Now the Islanders are getting ready for Club Villa. The Casa guys are saying how much the boys fucked up. And Anaya said, asking the ladies, what would y'all do if y'all was me? And they all saying, bring somebody to fuck back. Like, what the fuck, what else? Child, I don't know why the fuck she didn't listen to them. Like, I don't know why. The Casa girls are in their beauty room talking, and I don't really like the way they talk about the Villa girls. I don't. I never do this thing where it's Villa against Casa. I don't really care about that. Of course, naturally, I gravitate more towards the Villa girls because we know more about them. But I feel like the way that these girls have been speaking about them from the jump. Like, they've been showing us clips of them talking about the Villa girls since the first day, actual day in Casa. And I can't remember who said something It was TT. TT said that Casey said he not gonna switch up. And Jen said, well, you know, y'all relationship has been stronger. Y'all relationship has been stronger than theirs initially, since the jump off, since y'all came in here. And I hate how they classify stronger, because what makes it stronger? The fact that they kissing more? The fact that she's allowing him to touch her on her more? That's what stronger is? Okay. But honestly, I don't think Casey and Anaya is there. Like, you feel me? So that's not what I'm defending by stronger, but I just feel like I wouldn't say it's stronger. I wouldn't. Maybe there's more attraction, but stronger? I don't know about that. Casey didn't ask Parmita, well, yeah, but what's up with you? How do you feel about Kizzy? And she was like, I'm not scared of her. Why? What? Wait, what? Why are we making this a thing? Scared of her? Scared of her? Because, like, who said you was scared? And why would it even be given that? Like, it's Kizzy don't scare nobody, actually. So, I don't know. I'm just threw off by how the Casa girls are talking. So, somebody asked Corbin if he feel a way about Kenzie's picture, and he says, no, I'm actually happy for her, and it looks like they are, you know, made for each other, because they both had their tongues out in the picture. They asked KC, is she happy for Anaya? And he said, hell no. He said no. He said he never seen her with that much happiness, and he's not happy for her, and he also don't give a fuck. Bitter ass nigga, I'm telling you, that evil been brewing for a minute, baby. That don't come out overnight. That shit been brewing. It been brewing and building. Evil, bitter ass nigga. He tells them that Anaya is on a thin ass line, and Sincere say, you don't think you're on a thin ass line? Thank you, Sincere. Clock that shit, because who the fuck are you? And he say no, because I feel like I have more leeway, because I reassured her every day. I spoke life into her every day. Now, what was your intentions behind speaking life into her? You, like, this nigga really throws me the fuck off, okay? Throws me off, because I know his kind. He's a lummy ass dude, bro. And the fact that he talking about he spoke life into her, why? Because you said she when you think of black women, you think of her, off for it to be some bullshit. Like, let's be for real. That shit was bullshit. It sound great. It sound good coming from a black man to a black woman on national television, especially on Love Island, when dark-skinned black girls don't get that much love. However, your actions since then has showed you a fuck nigga. And it showed you probably wasn't even really genuine when you said that. So none of that shit really holds any weight, because of who it's coming from. For you to say that you get some leeway to do your big one because you was speaking life into her, oh, you a lame ass nigga, bitch. Pack it up. Pack it the fuck up. Sincere says he feels 50-50 about Melanie and Amora. Sincere, whatever. Like, honestly, what the fuck ever. Club Villa and Club Casa starts. They do their toast. Y'all know how they do. Kata, Anaya, and Melanie goes to the fire pit to talk. Now, I love how Melanie said, let me sit in the middle, because y'all know I like to lean over and shit. Self-awareness. Character development. Love it. I love a bitch with some character development. She's seen a problem, she fixed it, she working on it. Love her down, okay? Y'all can never compare her to the other bitch. Y'all can never compare her to her. Now, Melanie, I don't know, somebody must have had a pep talk with her. She must have had a nap. She must have got her mind right, because she said, you know what, y'all, we are giving desperate, okay? It's giving, oh, at least he come home to me. At least he's sleeping in my bed at night. Like, it's giving that. We need to give these boys a chance, okay? We need to explore, okay? Because they gonna do what the fuck they gonna do. It is. And I'm so fucking irritated that all these girls were saying all this shit and having these fucking pep talks in these moments, and they still chose to be coupled up. Like, y'all literally could have still brought somebody back and still explored y'all new or the couples. Like, that's what I don't know. All this want to be loyal to a nigga who ain't loyal to you, especially you, Melanie. Especially you. Them guys told you. He been talking dirty. You feel me? He been telling you one thing and telling that girl the same thing. And you didn't want to bring the nigga back? Now, Melanie calls Che a big dog and Zach a pup. Based off of After Sun, they both pups. I hate me a bitter nigga. Sorry, hate it. Jen and Kizzy finally go sit down and talk, and Jen is telling her, listen, like, I like God, but I feel like he's also into you. But they both is like, basically, I don't want niggas to come in between our friendship, okay? I don't want these men to come into my friendship. Kizzy says, I'm not losing a friend over a man. Okay, cool. But Jen, that was your time to tell her how you really felt. You've been talking to them girls all fucking, every chance you get about Kenzie talking to the guy that you want. You was supposed to take that chance to talk to her and tell her how you really felt. Stop being a puss ass hoe, open your mouth and speak the fuck up. Kata and Che are in Say Less. talking about a whole bunch of nothing. I really don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Ronnie and Jen seem to be having a good thing going. They talking on the dock. Once again, conversations really don't matter. They end up kissing. Back at Casa, Bryce and Sincere is talking, and honestly, the fact that y'all are making me like Bryce, because honestly, I'm choosing Bryce and Trinity for Trinity. I'm taking my girl to the top. I feel like she's the only motherfucker who makes sense in this motherfucker. Sorry. So the fact that Bryce is with her, he's winning by default. But the fact that y'all are, he's making more sense, and I don't know if it's because he's 29 and that shit's starting to kick in, but he said, listen, yeah, that photo was fucking crazy, but like, I'd rather sit up there alone than to bring somebody back just to have a what if, or, you know, somebody there to fall back, you know, because I ain't really feeling none of these girls. And you feel me? That's what love is about. It's about taking chances. Yes, she may choose to bring somebody back, but I'm going to stand up there by myself, and it is what it is because I really like her. Fuck with that, okay? 100%. Fuck with that. I'm here for that. Some of the guys are talking to the Casa girls about first kisses. Back in the main villa, Anaya is talking to Carl, and, you know, he is basically asking for reassurance, how she feel, all the shit, and she said, you know what, I really like what we got right now, but I'm also, you know, thinking about KC, basically, in a way. They both agree that they have really great conversation. Anaya is a hopeless romantic, and she really wants somebody who will court her in that way. Baby, it was never KC. I tell you that. Carl was your best choice on being courted, hopelessly, romantically, okay? The fuck? Now we get Corey and Melanie upstairs by the beauty room talking. And why this nigga always got bedazzled fucking jeans? Stop wearing them hoes, like, please. She tells him that she's tired of everybody saying like she deserves better. Honestly, she's tired of hearing that shit. And he said like, well, when does it get to the point, like your breaking point, your done point? And she said, honestly, I'm already there. We get Anaya and Kata creeping up the stairs, trying to tell her, kiss him, or whatever. Of course, she don't kiss him. But that was pretty much the end of the episode. Let's get into episode 21. Episode 21 starts with Kenzie telling Dylan that she didn't think she was gonna pass the 5th grade because she didn't listen. And that's basically why she went to nursing school, to prove to her that she can really do it. So not for the patients, not to help the patients. Got you. Corbin and Parmita in a room with the spinny doors, and Corbin asks her how do she feel about them receiving the pictures. Why does that matter? I don't know. But she said, you know what? I just feel like y'all relationship was just sexual. Like it was just sexual tension there, and that's it. So what is y'all's? Stupid. The fuck? Bryce and Sydney are talking, and honestly, I feel like she was just shooting her shot. Everybody know the days are winding down. It's time to pick who the fuck you're going back with. She's telling him like, hey, I did like you, but I can tell that, you know, you kind of wasn't interested in nothing, and I should have spoke up more and told you that I wanted to talk to you. Girl, he don't want you. He missing Trinity like a motherfucker. He can't wait to get back in that villa, actually. Back at the main villa, Melanie, Trinity, and Anaya are in the beauty room, and she says, you know what? KC is fine shit, and I think I just want to be with fine shit. And Trinity said, well, let fine shit keep doing you dirty. Once again, the voice of fucking reason, and y'all tripping off her being coupled up with a 29-year-old nigga. She the only motherfucker that have a, whoo, that was about to be mean. That was gonna be a little mean. Cause I think that, I think the other ladies have a brain too, but baby, it don't always turn on. It don't always turn on, but fine shit is fucking with you, okay? Fine shit is fucking you up. Fine shit don't give a fuck about you, Anaya. Like, girl. The island is winding down for the night. The same motherfuckers who've been kissing all the motherfucking time is still kissing every single motherfucking time. Trinity goes back to Soul Ties to sleep. She is not playing, okay? She want nothing to do with Rodney. In the morning, the Casa guys are going straight to it, okay? They said, we ain't playing games today. We know it's about to be that time. Dylan says he wants to plan, or he's planning a date for Kenzie on the dock. A masseuse, a spa date, whatever. When Kenzie and Anaya are coming downstairs, Corey stopped them and say, hey, can y'all keep Melanie distracted for a little bit because I want to plan a date for her upstairs. Dylan brings Kenzie her breakfast and say, be ready because I got a date for you. She excited, kissing, hugging, y'all know how she get. Then we get a clip of Bryce and Zach. Zach is helping put sunscreen on Bryce's back. Okay. Caleb and Sincere are eating breakfast, and Caleb tells him like, you know what, I do miss the Villa girls. Love you, Caleb. They miss you too. But you know, he said the girls over here are different because they're a lot more open to conversation and having conversations with everybody. And Sincere say, yeah, the girls back at the Villa, they move like how a girl will move on the outside. Like, I'm not talking to my friend's man. They very much get that. They very much get it. I'm not gonna lie to you. He then tells Caleb that before getting a postcard, he was starting to forget how Melanie looked in a bad way. You a lame ass nigga. Cause what the, once again, the Casa girls are talking about the Villa girls again. Amor is saying like, you know, they had 3 weeks together. That's a lot, you feel me? And TT say, well, it was a toxic 3 weeks, so that don't, you feel me? That don't really matter, basically. And Amor say it was still emotions. Thank you, somebody has some motherfucking sense. Somebody who has some motherfucking sense. Cause TT, guess what? Y'all are seeing the edited and cut up clips just like we are. Y'all don't know what the fuck really be going. Up until that point, y'all got into the main villa. Y'all don't know what the fuck is going on in there, just like we didn't, for real. We seen what they wanted us to see, bitch. Like, ugh. Corey pulls Melanie for the date he set up outside the little mini beach, outside the beauty room. So the girls all look out the window and they're like, oh, it's so cute, all cute. And he like, no, thank you, thank you. He asked Melanie what's her favorite Dominican dish to cook. She says her dishes, and she is in her feels because you could tell she's thinking about it before she say this. And she says, actually, I want to give you a kiss. And they make out. Carl goes to the beauty room to pull Kenzie to take her to Dylan on the dock. And she is excited about that. They go to the dock, having fun, enjoying the conversation. She said in the beach hut that, you know, she really likes Dylan and she felt like he got a little excited, okay? He was a little horny. Ultimately, Kenzie says she still wants to talk to Gaul though. She ain't letting up on old Gaul. Gaul got motion like that. It's a motion party you cannot get in. Damn, Gaul, I didn't know you was doing it like that. Okay. Jaden is talking to Gaul and she said that stingrays can give you a massage or something like that. I don't know. Girl, what the fuck is you talking about? Honestly, what the fuck is you talking about? Kata is having a conversation with Che about her Boston accent, and honestly, it don't really give Boston in the sense that I would think Boston sound like, but I ain't mad at it. She then says, you know what, but I do cuss like a trucker, and that I can see. Ronnie pulls Trinity to talk, and honestly, she talks about Bryce. And then back at Casa, Bryce is talking to Sincere about her, talking about he's scared she's gonna bring somebody back. Baby, she not. Gal pulls Kenzie to chat. He pulls her and says like, you know, I haven't really been talking to you like that, but I feel as long as I don't talk to you, you and Dylan talks more and y'all connection build more, but I'm not trying to step on Dylan or Jen's toes. And Kenzie like, hold on. We ain't thinking about their toes, baby. We think about ours. This experience for us, okay? We have to choose us. So, you know, you got to think about it in that way. Kenzie gonna go after whatever nigga she want. Meanwhile, Jen is talking to some of the ladies and she's like, I need to talk to Kenzie because I feel like Dylan is doing all these good things for her and showing her how much he likes her, but she still is interested in Gaul. Like, and you know what? I think she just like two people. Like, I think she like having two people on her. And Katie said, yeah, I wasn't gonna say that, but I think so too. She likes to have her options. The girl who don't like a roster really do like a roster. Maybe it's because she never had a roster. We get a cute moment of Carl and Anaya playing volleyball, and honestly, I think this was her initial reason for choosing him because he said like he played volleyball or something like that. I think that was her initial like, that stuck. They then go sit down and, you know, he's basically asking for reassurance, and she says like she really enjoys talking to him. Carl said like, you know, your original couple and me, we are two different people. I am very chill. He is more outgoing. So, you know, initially I thought maybe you would feel some type of way, but she's like, no, I really like you. This made me like Carl a little bit more. Back at Casa Amor, TT is talking to Sincere, and Sincere is telling her that he felt like he has to fully immerse himself into the experience to see like if this is somebody he want to build a life with. Sincere, you ain't trying to build a life with nobody. Be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. And then he goes and tells her that, you know, this is the happiest I ever seen Casey. Like, it's like night and day how different it is. Okay, cool. But I hate, once again, I hate when the boys do that too, because of course it's different. Like, of course it's different and it's gonna be different. Oh, before I jump to that conversation, Sincere starts to compare them by saying like a puzzle piece, when a puzzle piece fit, but it look like a piece that don't fit, but it do kind of fit. And she was like, damn, that's deep. You a fucking bird. Because if you think that's deep, baby, you get these hoes out the villa, please. Trinity receives a text that the boys will be coming back from Casa and it is time to recouple. Shit is about to go down, and I'm talking about it is about to go down. Okay, so between both villas, everybody is campaigning, thinking hard on who they want to choose for the recoupling, you know, trying to make sure they make the right decision. Anaya says that her and Carl has had conversations endlessly for this 3 days, but her attraction to KC is much stronger. I don't know why. I don't know why. Melanie and Kenzie and Anaya think that Sincere is going to bring somebody back. Kenzie said, I wouldn't doubt it. Me neither, babe. Bryce thinks he has the highest probability to be cooked based off of the photo. You actually have the lowest. And yeah, it's now time for everybody to recouple. Ariana walk in, she got on this red custom outfit with the peekaboo butt, looking bomb, looking tea, as always. She tells the girls to stay seated, the boys to stand up. Jen is first. Jen picks Gal to, is it Gal or Gal? I'm gonna say Gal. Gal to couple up with. When they sit down, he said he was shaking a little bit, and she said she's excited because it's the first time she ever got to choose who she was able to couple with, choose who she was able to couple up with in the villa. I know that feeling has to feel good, because like, damn, I ain't get to choose. I've been here, what? She been there, what, like 2 weeks now? Caleb comes in, he is next. The girls are excited to see his choice. He chooses Jaden and come in on a walkthrough. They look very good together. He says that, you know, he feel like him and Jaden is building towards something. We'll see, because honestly it's giving boring, and I feel like they gonna cruise their way up, cruise through the top 4, but it's giving very, very much boring. But when Caleb sits down, the girls are all excited. They happy to see him. Jen says, hey, I really missed you, Caleb, but I found somebody to make my coffee. Don't worry, don't fret. Kenzie is next, and she says like she's mad as fuck at Corbin. She goes the fuck off on Corbin, okay? Well, Corbin's not there yet, but she goes off about him, and she's like, I felt like our connection really wasn't real. Now I see why the US was trying to vote us apart. And honestly, that wasn't really the reason. Kind of, but not really. We felt like he was on bullshit, honestly. But I get what you're saying. I get where I'm picking up what you're putting down. Now she says like, yeah, Corbin was full of shit. Like all the shit that he was saying to me, I just felt like our connection was some bullshit, and I see now. She ends up choosing Dylan. Dylan is happy to be coupled up with each other. Corbin comes out next, and of course he comes back with Parmita. On the walk up, Corbin looked like a fucking robot. Why are you so fucking stiff? The girls are booing him instantly. Boo, boo, tomatoes, tomatoes, boo, Corbin, boo. He looks to Ariana and says, this is gonna be a spicy night. This is gonna be a fiery night. That's what he said. Kizzy did say, like, you know what? I seen that video, the live stream. He like, what video? Yeah, nigga, they seen the live stream of the heart rate challenge. Ariana told him the heart rate challenge was live streamed, unedited to the girls. And he like, whew, yeah. Basically, Kenzie like, you was on bullshit, you was talking shit, that's crazy. Parmesan says she feel confident. Katie says, you shouldn't. Katie was eating her ass up, okay? They posted like a compilation clip of her eating Parmita up during the fucking recoupling. Yeah. Anyways, but I wanna go back to Parmesan. Why the fuck is you talking? Nobody was talking to you, bitch. Shut the fuck up. How about that? Shut up, shut up, shut up. Sit there and be the side character and shh. Thank you. Corbin said he made his decision based on how he felt, and Melanie said, do you have to put somebody down though? Do you have to tear down somebody else to make that decision? Thank you. Thank you. That's all everybody's been saying who has a fucking brain. You do not have to put your old couple down, or the old person you was coupled up with down, to uplift this new couple or this new girl. That shit is weak. That shit is lame. He says, I'm taking it, but at the end of the day, I made my decision. They like, we don't give a fuck about your decision. Because it's not about your decision. Why do the boys want the girls to be pressed about the decisions? And honestly, I think for this couple in particular, Kenzie didn't give a fuck that he moved on. It's more so, you was talking shit about me. And it's like, open the schools back up. The kids are lacking comprehension skills. Corbin GPT, his shit is malfunctioning, okay? The chip is malfunctioning. He needs to be reprogrammed. Ariana then asked Parmita how she felt about her Casa experience. She said she really enjoyed it. She did not expect for her and Corbin to hit it off the way that they did, and that's a lie. Because you reminded him that you DM'd him, okay? And y'all was supposed to link up to work out, so that's a lie. You did expect that. Shut the fuck up, okay? Stop fucking lying, bro. Everybody on this bitch be lying. You did expect to hit it off with him. If you remember that the nigga you DM'd is in the villa, you expecting her to hit it off. Shut the fuck up. She then goes on to say that he didn't speak bad to her about the girls. You're out of place. You're out of line. Nobody said he did. Why the fuck are you defending that point? Nobody said that. They said they seen this shit on the live stream, boo. You wasn't even fucking there. She said, I was there for it all. No, not there, clearly. Like, y'all speaking out of fucking turn, okay? And I feel like the Casa girls tried to come in with something proof. I get it. You don't want to feel like somebody finna check you, or, you know, like they got the upper hand. I get it. But that's one thing about women. Sometimes the ego be too strong, because these girls wasn't even talking to you, okay? Shut up. Next is Kata. She chooses to stay single and loyal to Zach. Zach comes out, of course, alone. His Casa girl got dumped from the villa. So I don't think Zach would have came alone if his Casa girl didn't get dumped. That's my opinion, not gonna lie. Now, Kata does tell him, like, I feel like what you did was out of fucking pocket. Like, you feel me? I did not kiss nobody up in this bitch outside of a challenge, and I feel like you did too fucking much. Zach tells her, like, you know what? I did start to explore and, you know, see where this connection can go on day 3 or 4. But I always said that I'm missing Kata, and Kata is where I want to be. And he did. I give him his props for keeping it real. Mel is next, and she is saying that she explored the Casa experience to her fullest extent. She thanks Corey for his date and says how much she appreciated it because that is the most thoughtful date that she's gotten. Baby, that's the only date y'all got in. These niggas, these Casa boys, I mean, these Villa boys did not do any type of dates this season. And I bet you since Melanie brought that date up, I bet you they're gonna start pulling the girls for dates. Maybe the Casa girls gonna get the first dates from these niggas, but that's gonna be crazy, but whatever. But ultimately, she decides to stay single and loyal to Sincere. Sincere comes out single. That was a shock to me. I was shocked. You're shocked? I was shocked when I said it. Very shocked. What was funny as fuck was she was happy as fuck to see him, excited, and then she instantly put on a stone face. Sincere like, yeah, you know, I feel like Melanie knows me and she know what I was gonna do. She knows me, I know her. And Ariana says, Mel, do you know him? Clock that shit, because she was like, I don't know. Bitch, no, you don't. You know, just say no, you don't, okay? She starts to go off. She's like, nigga, you got me motherfucking fucked up. Every motherfucking boy in this bitch telling me how much you motherfucking lying to me. You telling me one thing and the girl the next same thing. If you really appreciate me and you really think I'm a wonderful fucking woman, treat me like it, nigga. Hoe ass nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? I said, oh. Said, what the fuck? Do you got a dick in your motherfucking brain? Is you stupid, nigga? Do you see what the fuck is standing in front of you? Is you dumb, nigga? I ain't gonna lie, that the Dominican, the Latino spice came out of her. Sincere couldn't say shit. He was like, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, I have done some wrongdoing. Some? Oh, I can't wait for movie night. Oh, you about to get exposed, baby. And they might take it light because it's a lot of clips of you. And I feel like they don't want a dog pile on her. So they might go light on you, but baby, some is crazy. Zach tries to speak up and Sincere, like, hold on, let him speak, because every day when we was at the Casa Amor Villa, we was looking across the water to the main villa, talking about how much we miss y'all. Okay, y'all were, but so what? Trinity says, everybody except Corbin, they was on Corbin ass. He said, well, I can't speak for Corbin. And Kenzie looked like she's covered up and she's happy. And they're like, that's not the point, nigga. That's not the point. Kenzie didn't take that time to say, yeah, Zach, and you talking about, oh, I do like blondes. And he laughs. Nigga, do this look like a joke? Do this look funny to you? Are we at a fucking comedy show? Kenzie say, Corbin, you could take that motherfucking smug ass smirk off your face. Parmesan punk ass, speak up. Oh my gosh, it was not that serious. Like, it's a joke. It's a joke. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up in here, actually. Sincere pulls a fucking flower out his fucking welted ass pocket and gives it to, Melanie. Says, I got this for you. Nigga, keep that shit. The fuck? Weak ass flower. Next up is Trinity. Trinity decides to stay single. Of course, we knew that. Bryce, we already knew he was coming back single. He runs his way back into the villa, okay? He missed his girl. He missed her real bad. This was my favorite recoupling out of the night. You could tell like they genuinely missed each other. I'm sorry if anybody watched that and thought they was acting on how they felt in that moment. Y'all just don't want them to work. Y'all just don't want them to be together. Y'all just don't like them together, and that's cool too. But to say that they actually didn't miss each other, like Bryce fucking tearing up, about to cry. Trinity is too. He said, I missed you so much. It's like, I miss you too. Honestly, like, and I'm gonna keep saying, if they is acting, they doing a damn good job. Damn good job. And coming off the heels of the motherfucker who won last year, in the top 4 we had last year, I don't give a fuck. How about that? Basically, she like, yeah, you know what, I missed you. He said, I ain't kiss nobody, I ain't swear with nobody, I ain't lay with nobody, I ain't cuddle with nobody. She said, I slept with so tight. They kiss and make up. He run over to her, makeup all over his face. He like, keep it. I don't give a fuck. I'm here for Brinity and 5. They're my winners. Anaya is last. And Lord, what a fucking mess it was. I felt so bad for Anaya. Even though I knew this was gonna happen to her, I felt so bad, because it's still hard to watch somebody be stupid. Like, you know, it's still hard to watch somebody make a dumb decision. And of course, we see more things than what she sees. So in her mind, she thinking she's basing her decision off of the shit that he was doing before he left for Casa. She's thinking just like the rest of the girls. He explored his experience at Casa, but he gonna come back to me. So I can't fault her for not knowing everything like we do. You feel me? You can't really. Now, if she see these fucking clips during movie night and she still try to entertain this nigga, oh yeah, bitch, it's a problem. Now I'm really off you, and whatever the fuck happens, happens. But at the moment right now, I can't really blame her for going with what she's only seen. Like, how could you be mad at somebody for knowing, going off of what they know? We can't be mad that she don't know what she don't know. Like, you know? So basically, she says she really do appreciate Carl, but ultimately she decides to stay loyal to KC. Now, KC comes out, and of course, he brought TT back. And not only did he bring that bitch back, they matching. They both have blue on. She instantly, she's trying to hold them tears in so bad. She's toe the fuck up, okay? Kayla like, you can't even look. Trinity like, damn, you dead ass? He was dead ass. Dead ass, head ass, lummy ass. TT on the side of him looking nervous as hell, breathing out. I'm pretty sure this has to be like nerve-wracking as fuck, like to come into this setting. Y'all the last people too, so everybody is here already. I'm pretty sure it gotta be nerve-wracking. Anaya is saying like she felt dumb as fuck. She feels stupid. She says everybody was right. She should have listened. And she said, you know what, I just felt fucking dumb. Anaya is crying, breaking down. Carl even starts to cry. I'm like, well, fuck. Ariana asked Casey, how does it feel seeing her like that? And this nigga said, well, it's a sad feeling. He said, it's a sad reaction, bitch. And you a fucking sad, sorry excuse for a nigga. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? A sad reaction. Clearly, nigga, that's not what she meant, though, when she asked you, how do you feel? He said, no, genuinely, I don't like seeing her like this. All right, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt a little bit, okay? I'm gonna give you a little something, okay? Cause yes, choose you every single time. I'm not mad at you for choosing you. I swear to God, I'm not mad at this nigga for choosing him. I am not mad at him for choosing a thing that makes sense. I am mad how he went about it. Because based off of the words you spoke and how you tried to speak life and reassure her, for you to go about it this way takes all that away. I'm sorry, it washes all of that out. It does, because these are your true intentions. This shows your true intentions. He basically said, listen, this decision was for me. It was not for Anaya. She said, fuck you. Thank you. Yeah, fuck you. Okay, this decision was for you. Okay, we know that. I feel like that goes without saying. And this is where I really started to terrify Anaya, because she said, he said he got mad about the whole fucking the door thing on the first fucking episode. He starts to bring that up. He said, do everybody remember? Nobody remember? Nobody stood at my door. That evil been brewing since, y'all. He's a fucking menace, okay? That shit been on his mind since. He been waiting to get his get back since. And she said no. Trinity said, we didn't know you, because we didn't. And I like, nigga, I chose you. Are you stupid? Like, are you dumb? At this fire pit, I chose you. When we wrote the letters, I chose you. When they told you to stand on the green or the red, she didn't say that, but I did. I chose you. And then one time you get to fucking choose me, you don't choose me. And it's true. When have Casey ever chose her? Besides the red and green dot. Like, be fucking for real. The one time that you actually really get to choose her, you don't fucking choose her. And then he looking like he getting a little sad. Bitch, you could keep them tears. Don't even let them drop, because I'm gonna think they fake anyway. Now Trinity at this point, she's like, can I say something? Cause she like, you said that it didn't make sense for me and Brinity. You said that it didn't make sense for me and Bryce to be in the top 4 couples, but the first chance you get to fucking finesse out your shit, you do. And you do it when she's not looking and when she's not around. That's some sneaky ass shit. I don't fuck with that. He said, no, I didn't. Mel cut him off and say, yeah, because you, she's like, yes, you did, because you wanted to explore with Soul, but you didn't explore with Soul because Sincere did. And he said, no, that's not true. Yes, it is. We have that in 4K fucking footage, okay? That actually happened. You actually said that. At this point, TT taking it upon herself to jump in and say, well, this is about him. It's his experience. Bitch, we ain't asked you nothing. Once again, a motherfucker trying to speak up in for what? You feel me? For what? Why? We're not talking to you. Trinity say, listen, babe. No shade. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to him. She said, well, I'm talking to you. She said, I don't give a fuck. I'm not talking to you, though. Like, who are you? She's like, I'm TT. I'm TT. Okay. Giovanna from Clark. We don't give a fuck. Like, we really don't care who you are, actually. She said, you a little-ass girl. Little ass girl. First off, I hate when a bitch try to little girl me. Don't ever in your motherfucking life little girl me. Girl, you can't little girl me. We on the same show and I been here before you got here. You can't little girl me when the nigga you standing next to and trying to defend and go to bat for is the same age as me. He a little boy too then? Fuck is you talking about? Make it make sense. Like, make it make sense. That shit was weak as fuck. And Cece basically say, well, make me shut up. And I like, is this bad girl club? And I thought the same thing. Like, what the fuck? Girl, what the fuck y'all supposed to do? Y'all really about to duke it out on Love Island? Be fucking for real. Girl, you in Fiji. You are not in Compton, Inglewood, wherever the fuck you from. Like, calm the fuck down, sis. Wrong show. And I come to find out she been on like 3 other love shows. You fucking serial dater. Bitch, bye. Basically, Ariana, like, everybody calm the fuck down. Let's shut the fuck out. Basically, in so many words. She asked Casey how he feel with his current couple. He says that TT makes him feel like home. You feel me? He's from she's from South Central. He lives in South Central. And when okay, so if she reminds you of your mom and like home, why didn't you just stay home? Why did you come all the way to Fiji to find you a bitch that remind you of home? Like, that shit is so lame, so lummy. He says Anaya is a great girl. She comes from a great family. What does her family have to fucking do with this? Is that the dynamic? You think that you ain't on her level? Like, I don't know what it is. I ain't trying to psychoanalyze nobody, but they didn't ask Carl how he's feeling. And Carl said, you know what, I'm disappointed. But I think that Anaya is a great girl and a beautiful girl, and I wish her nothing but the best. They take a seat and Anaya says, you know what, I didn't give a damn anyway. And yes, you did. That's why you was crying. But girl, I've been there before. And when a nigga got you fucked up, you don't want to admit to that. So I ain't mad at you for that. You know, she's still trying to hold her crying. You could tell. Ariana dismissed the Casa boys. They leave. And then she leaves shortly after. Anaya starts to cry a little bit. And Mel goes up to her and say, hey, listen, we ain't finna cry here. You not finna cry here. You're not finna cry. So they get up and walk away. And I noticed that most of the girls was following her except Kata and Trinity. And I'm like, did Kata and Trinity stay back so they can talk to TT? I can't wait to see tonight's episode because I feel like Trinity probably is, because she is mature, gonna be like, listen, I wasn't trying to come at you like that, but bitch, don't come at me like that. Like, you feel me? She gonna check temperatures, clear the air right then and there. But that was the end of the episode. This was long. So if you made it to the end, drop a purple heart below. I appreciate y'all. I can't wait to update y'all on what happened. All right, bye y'all.